Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Leaders Realm podcast. I'm your host, Tony Cammarata. And today, guys, I've got something really exciting to share with you. If you've been following this podcast for a while, you know that I'm all about helping people unlock their full potential, right? Activating a beast mode mindset from within, changing our mindsets, no matter where you are in life. But today, man, I'm going to take it to a whole nother level. I'm stepping way outside my comfort zone, guys, once again. I'm introducing my new book, Fit, Fierce, and 50 Plus. And yes, it's way outside my comfort zone, guys. Why? Because, just like podcasting, I never, ever imagined that I was ever good enough or smart enough to write a book. Those lies that we talk about, right? Week after week. Well, guess what? Turns out they're just that, lies. I took the initiative. I took my dream, my vision, and I just went ahead and did it. I got outside my comfort zone. I pulled the trigger on it. Got out of that perfection gap. And man, I got to tell you, I am really, really excited about the feedback that I'm already getting. And I got to be honest, it's not just a book, guys. It's a mission. It's a movement. And it's a huge part of my own story. So sit back, grab that coffee, and let's talk about what it really means to live life fit, fierce, and thriving at any age, especially after 50. All right, guys, I need to get really real with you guys for a second. Why did I write Fit, Fierce, and 50 Plus? I could come up with all kinds of reasons, but it really comes down to one thing, and it's really simple, because I needed to share my story. I was tired, guys. Tired of being unhealthy, tired of having zero energy, tired of being on a path that would have shortened my days here, tired of seeing people just giving up on themselves. I needed to share my story. I see this happening day in and day out. People just giving up hope. You see, this is where the mission comes in. Society has this message that once you hit a certain age, well, you know what? It's time to slow down. Take it easy and just kind of fade away into the background. You see, I bought into this. And well, I'll be honest, guys. I gave up until I decided, you know what? Absolutely freaking not. I will not conform to these ways any longer. This book was born out of my journey. I've worn a lot of hats in my life. And with each season, I've faced all kinds of challenges. But one thing that I've learned is this. Life doesn't slow down unless you let it. And that's what I did for a lot of years, guys. So about 3.5, almost 4 years ago, I found myself in the worst health I'd ever been in my life. I was the heaviest. I was the biggest I've ever been. I was tipping the scales at almost 300 pounds. In fact, I got to a point where I was getting close to 300 and I thought, well, you know what? Why not? It's going to be a lot easier for me to get to 300 than to go back the other way. How sad is that? I realized if I wanted to keep showing up for my family, my friends, my clients, and frankly, even myself, I had to change my priorities. I had to prioritize my health, my mindset, my purpose. I also realized, how in the world can I expect myself to lead anyone? How can I help develop leaders? How can I preach about consistency and discipline if I didn't have any myself? And that's when I got real with myself, guys. It took a lot of time. It took a lot of self-reflection. And you hear me say this a lot. I had to be brutally honest with myself. And it was hard. It was really hard. But I got to tell you guys, the results are just phenomenal. And you see, that's exactly what this book is about. It's about showing you guys how to do the same thing. Here's the thing. Fit, Fierce, and 50 Plus isn't just another get healthy quick book. It's not about chasing some unrealistic version of yourself, trying to turn back the clock. It's about creating a life A life where you wake up every day feeling strong, confident with yourself, full of energy, looking forward to any challenge that comes at you for the day, and fully capable to overcome, no matter what your age is. Somebody asked me recently, so who's the book really for? Honestly, it's for anybody who refuses to settle, anybody who refuses to accept what society's dishing out to us. See, if you're in your 50s or above, you're tired of feeling stuck, invisible, the book's for you. If you're in your 40s and you want to start laying the foundation now for a thriving future, the book's for you. And let me say this to my younger listeners out there, because I know you're out there. Don't tune this out just because you're not in that season yet. Because one thing I will tell you is that season's approaching faster than you think. Take the principles in this book and start building the foundation for a life of health, strength, and purpose, no matter what your age is, guys. So yes, this book's for you too. Fit, Fierce, and 50 Plus isn't just about tips and tricks. It's about actionable change. No fluff, no overcomplicated jargon, just straightforward advice. It's also personal. I share my own stories, my wins, my losses, my struggles, the lessons that I've learned the hard way. And if there's one thing that I want you to take away from this book is this. You're not done yet. You're not even close. In fact, your best years are still ahead of you. But only if you decide to make them that way. Some of the things you'll learn in this book is how to train your mind to work for you, not against you. The power of small, consistent actions, how they lead to big results. Why it's never too late to start, no matter where you are. The truth is, we don't have to settle. You can be stronger, sharper, more fulfilled than ever before. So why now, Tony? Why release this book now? Because it's time, guys. People are waking up to the fact that aging does not have to mean a decline. Advances in science, nutrition, mindset coaching, they're all proving that we can thrive longer and better and live our best lives. But it doesn't happen by accident, guys. It takes intentionality. And that's what the book gives you. So let's get started, guys. If you've been waiting for a sign to start living life on your terms, consider this one your wake-up call. Fit, Fierce, and 50 Plus is more than just a book. It's an invitation, guys. An invitation to step into your best self, no matter where you're starting from. The book's out. I'm cranked. I'm fired up. I can't even think of the adjectives. It's available on Amazon. And hey, when you pick up a copy, I want to hear from you. I want to know what you think. Share your journey with me. What's working? What's challenging? How you are embracing your fit, fierce, and your fit and fierce self. Remember, age, it isn't something to fear, guys. It's something to embrace. Because when you live intentionally, there's no limit to what you can achieve. And I know this was a short one, guys. I just wanted to get something out there and introduce the book to you. And man, my prayer is that you embrace this. Again, whatever age you are, we've got so much to look forward to. Until next time, this is Tony Cammarata. And always remember this, guys. Stay fast, stay fluid, stay flexible, and be the absolute best that you can be. Because your best is yet to come.